The name ESI is Empowerment Support Initiative. It takes care of 3 categories of persons: women, the youth, and the children. The initiative was launched on October 16, 2008. It's meant to address the plights of the women, like I said, and the children. When we came on board as the wife of the governor, we met militancy on ground, and the people needed to find another bearing or find something to hold on to as a means of, livelihood and something to depend on, really, to look forward to have some sort of hope. And so this was what gave rise to it, and I had to put it in place.
The impact the school have done is that for some people that doesn't have things to do, the school have been able to help them send their children to school. Like I'm a builder. I only build houses, do building for people. But at least with this school now, I have a little relief of paying money and all these things to help the family. Because I would have started paying in private nursery schools and thinking of how to gather money to pay. But in this case, it has not been like that.
Good morning, children. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And how are you too?
We want to say 10 facts about Nigeria. Are you ready?
Yes.
On it, go.
10 facts about Nigeria are: number 1, Nigeria is in West Africa. Number 2, Nigeria means Niger area.
We are in Empowerment Support Initiative Model Nursery School, Ward 15 Yege.
We are the children of
ESI.
ESI. ESI. We are the children of ESI. Empowerment
Support Initiative.
Well, setting up ESI is not easy, but by the grace of God, it is easy. I would say that it came with a lot of challenges. The fact that you're a wife of governor, everybody believes that you're rich, you have all that it takes, you have all the money, you're married to the governor. What else could you be looking for? So one of the greatest challenges I had first was trying to convince the people, trying to let them understand that it's not all about me having the opportunity, it's not all about me being the governor's wife, but having to make them understand the need for us to chart a new course for ourselves, and especially for our own children, for a new generation.
Welcome to the Empowerment Support Initiative Nursery School, Okujago, in Okrika local government area. Actually, we have 11 schools in this LGA, and one of the schools is sited in this community, and this community is known as Okujago. These are some of the kids that are beneficiaries of this program, and they're actually from the poor home. That is one of the criteria for selection. Those that have been marginalized and very poor.
It's all about empowerment, and it empowers, like I said, the youth, the women, and the children. Under the children's section, I want to start with that, even though it's supposed to be the last. We talk about education. We have the kindergarten education. That's what it takes care of primarily. And then for the youth, we have a lot of training, and I'll say both the youth and the women have something in common. We do a lot of entrepreneurship skills, for them, trying to put in place a lot of artisan training for all that matters or are less privileged in society. And we also do a lot of advocacy. A little bit of health is being covered, in that area as well. Because for me, a society that is not healthy cannot really function. So basically, these are the 3 aspects that ESI tries to tackle.
Yeah, this site is located on Igrita off Airport Road. It is a school that is being built by the First Lady of this state.
My full name is Blessed and I am 6 years old. I'm in Montessori International School. My former school is ESI Nursery School, Eneka. I like it because the teachers are teaching well. They used to teach me about 1, 2, 3 to 200. They teach me little kids has no book.
When she started the school, though Benita is a brilliant girl, but she wasn't doing that good. But we taking her to ESI Model School, it really enhanced and it helped her a lot. At least now she can pronounce and she can read. Even now that she has left the school, she's still doing good. Though when the school came out early, we were like, since, because it came out, it's a kind of free education. So we now say, let's just put her there, not knowing that the school was really a godsend to us, the family. So, and now we're not regretting of taking her there.
My name is Ovunda Messi. I teach Nursery 1A. I have about 20 pupils in my classroom. I teach maths readiness. I teach social studies. I also teach Bible story. The curriculum we use here is a British curriculum with a little bit of the Nigerian content in it.
Coming. This is the head teacher's office. This is the accounts office. Right now it's not well equipped, so we don't use it for now, but this is the sick bay. This is our library. As you can see, we have books, but the shelves are not yet been put up. This is Nursery 3. This school is just for nursery. So you can see them, they are also having their lunch now. Nursery 3 class. Then this is Nursery 2 class. This is the kitchen. It's not well equipped for now, but we intend using it.
The kindergarten education, well, like I said earlier, that we had to face this young generation. For me, they're the future. I always have this belief that you have to catch them young. I've seen a society that tries to handle problems from the top to the bottom. If you want to really approach a problem and solve it, you have to tackle it from the roots. For me, we have a generation today that we are faced with so many issues, and it's not new to the society today that we're talking about militancy, talking about violence, talking about having lost it, talking about mass failure, and all sorts of things that have happened in society. I believe that somehow the foundations needed to be made right. And one way to make a meaningful amendment, I agree with the intervention from government, from well-meaningful individuals, from society, that we should amend things when they're going bad. But I strongly believe in setting the foundations right. And for me, the only way we can avoid 99% of these amendments in future is to tackle it from the roots. And so this generation today is the main generation for tomorrow. So the kindergarten education is meant to be a strategy in trying to make, create another generation that is going to be, their mindset is going to be different. They're going to be educationally positioned to live in the global world, to compete with the global world, if we intend to get to anywhere near making Nigeria a better place to live in. For me, tackling them from this age is the best way to approach it. And it is almost impossible to have this done if we don't get down to the rural areas. And the child in the village, in any community in Rivers State, will never have an opportunity in the next 40 to 50 years if we don't start now. So as the wife of the governor, I am using my position to see that, God willing, everything that is meant to be put right and put in place from this foundation will be done.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a governor of 5.
Education for all is the best that can happen to any child. We cannot actually feed and give every child money, but we can give them an equal opportunity, which is the education. Thank God for the Rivers State government, who has actually instituted primary education effectively and has one of the best structures in the world.
at least it's the one way mama no know, pikin go know. No be the reasons why some of we parents, we not get the opportunity to go. But as we dey born the children, and we no go say as we will not go, therefore make the children they no go. So it is good for every mother to carry pikin, go school, make it be say the pikin learn, so that tomorrow when you come up, you go know say yes.
They need feeders. They need children to get into those schools. And they need the situation where in the next 5 to 10 years, we can have equal playing grounds for all children. Where a mother wakes up from the village, an illiterate mother wakes up and knows that the child has to go to school at the age 3.